Good evening, friends. Welcome back. We're here to play some more Kingdom Death. It's me, Big Deno. And hello there, ZWEX. Welcome. It's good. It's exciting tonight because I decided to put the Black Knight in the campaign. It was a crazy decision. It was a last-minute decision that I made this afternoon as I was driving home from work. Yes, the cat is out of the bag, ZWEX, at last. G'day, Jim. At last, after 2.5 months, I can talk about the very exciting experience that I had in April. So yeah, I'll probably do more of that on my painting stream on Sunday. G'day, wise poet. But yeah, I can share a few little memories and experiences from that, and obviously as the episodes release, I'll be able to speak more about what happened, which is pretty cool. It was it was just a whirlwind experience, and a really amazing one that I'll cherish for a long time. Made some great friends. Yeah, and just got to do a cool international trip. I hope they do. I hope they do edit to make me look like an arsehole. That'll be classic. That'll be in keeping with my my origin story. Now, here's the thing, ZWEX. For a very long time in my life, I actually was an arsehole. I skirted the line of... I've skirted the line of being a dickhead and being an arrogant fuck for many years in my life. And it's only really probably in the last 5 or 10 years, probably closer to 5, that I've actually lost a little bit of the arrogance, and it's just turned into self-confidence, and tried to change my approach to people in general. Dan, I was very fortunate to be invited to be a part of the Miniature Masters, the very first season of Miniature Masters, which was a reality TV show hosted by Squidmar. They just did I'll grab the link, easier than trying to explain. Yeah, so that's something that I did in April. I flew all the way over to Sweden, and I was there for 2.5 weeks. Got to meet a whole bunch of people that I hadn't met before. I actually had met the Squidmar guys, believe it or not, surprisingly. They came to Brisbane. No, they came to Melbourne a few years ago, and were judging. So actually, that's where I actually met them. I had a chat to them, and they obviously got to see my work in the hand, which I think probably played in my favour a little bit during the casting process, because obviously they remembered how charismatic and good looking I am, or not. But yeah, so I had to sign an NDA, of course, all that stuff. So I'm not allowed to talk about very much, really. But yeah, on April 10th, I jumped on a plane, which was a Friday, and I didn't arrive in Sweden until Sunday morning. It was 40 hours of travel to get there. I'm taller than Emil. We've got video footage of that. We did a back-to-back to prove it. That'll be on one episode at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, so yeah, it took 40 hours to get there, and then I basically had a day to acclimate, and then the recording of the show went for 2 weeks, and regardless of how you went in the show, it was mandatory to stay there for the 2-week period. So I then, yeah, jumped on a plane, flew home, and is there fucking mic crackling? You fucking idiot, Deno. Stand by. Let me know if that's fixed it or if it's still going. If it's still going, I'll try something else. Anyway, really cool experience. Had a great time. And absolutely can't wait to show off the cool artworks that were produced by all of the artists during the show. It was yeah, just a cool experience. And even at the end of the last trailer they showed this, so I can say this now. Yeah, so one of the judges was Andy Wardle, who is just one of my all-time heroes in miniature painting. So getting to spend some time with him was just a real treat that that I'll cherish for a long time. Yeah. Anyway, I have a very cool life. So we're going to play some Kingdom Death now. Woo! And this, I've just made an absolute schmozzle of this. This is purely and simply because I am a cool guy that wants to use much in S armor. So I've actually got so much iron sitting in the settlement that I figure I can make March in S armor. Come on, Deno, fix it! I don't know if I'll be able to correct it entirely. Let me try putting it down here for a bit. Hopefully you can still hear me. All right, so let's just get cracking. We've got a few things to do this lantern year. So yeah, I'm ditching the hand and we're playing the Black Knight. Love the Black Knight, great guy. So I actually have to do a story event now. This isn't too dodgy. I don't feel too bad about this decision because I was on the fence about this the whole time anyway. I was like, do I want to put the hand in? Do I want to? And in the end, yeah, we're going with this guy. So we're doing the waiting bell. The bell rings. So I'm going to add these onto my timeline now. Black Knight level 1 there. Lantern year 17. Unfortunately, Black Knight level 2. What's Cindy trying to do? What are you trying to do? And that's the main reason I didn't want to. But I had this revelation. I did add all the disorders, yep. So I've added all the disorders. I added in the 3 settlement events, so we might see those. I added in the fighting arts. I've added in the patterns, etc. Oh, it's given us lots of options for Black Knights. Cindy, hey. Crazy guy. Yeah, Cam, I don't know. The hand's fine. I think he's fine. But this guy just adds so much cool stuff. It's hard to knock him back. So, yeah. Hey, you're not allowed to do that. Hey, Slicker Drips, thank you, mate. I'm glad to have you pop in and say g'day anyway. It's a great game. I know you would like to be playing it more. I would like you to be playing it more as well. So I've done that now. We've got the waiting bell. Great little story. Bong. And now we're going to do the bell tolls. But I did give the duty bound, because when we go back and have a look at this, you can see that I achieved duty bound this lantern year as well. The Black Knight cuisine. So we add duty bound to the forum. Could given it to someone, but I'm not going to. I don't think I did these. So there's me ones. Surgical precision might be nice. But yes, so if we have a look over here, we have this year, all returning survivors gain 1 permanent strength and must depart. So I've done that. Nemesis, if survivors depart to fight a challenger nemesis monster, they each gain 3 insanity and roll 1d10. On an 8+, they're frenzied. So Celestrina, not frenzied. They each gain 3 insanity? Yeah, okay, cool. So I'll just do that. Departing survivors gain 3 insanity. Perfect. So Mothra. Oh, Mothra not frenzied. Next person is frenzied. Oh, Nephilia. Why would you be frenzied, you idiot? So she's going to gain a strength token, a speed token. Next person, also frenzied, and the scout, not frenzied. Okay, so Nephilia and Cordelia are both very angry. Let's depart. So that's this part. Yep. We've also got the introspection from gourmandism, which means we're getting survival up to the survivance settlement limit and a 1 strength token. So I'm just going to click depart, and then I'm just going to go, get out of here. I'm just going to go, whee! Our survival limit is 15. We've got collectivists, I forgot about that. G'day, Bomb! Cool, so we've done that, and now we've got strength tokens for everyone. This fight probably isn't going to go a super long time, so this feels like a lot of effort for what is essentially going to be a very short fight. Okay, so strength token, strength, then a strength and a speed token from Frenzy, strength and a speed token from Frenzy, strength token, perfect. So that was from Collective Gourmandism. We've done a shrine, so we'll see if we get armor at all locations on a 4+. That's a 3, so we fail. So departing survivors gain Uno Insanity. And that's all of the things that I needed to do. So we'll just go over and ring the bell. Ring my bell, ring my bell. So the bell rings and we roll a 7. We have to nominate a survivor? Nominate a random survivor. Okay, so the random survivor is... Rolling a dice isn't going to help us there, don't I? So we'll split the thing into half. So that's the first half, and then we'll roll another one to count 1 down. So 1, 2, 3. So there's 9 survivors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mothra. Okay, so Mothra is going to gain 1 understanding. And if she has 3+ courage, she's going to gain the Count Truk pattern gear. Fun. Could make a count set, go for the bone zone. And now the survivors will do the mountain ascent. We also actually do have the weapon. We do have the portcullis key, so we might get Wrath. That'd be fun. Each survivor must rise to the challenge. So my departing survivor of Celestrina, she's rolled an 8, and indeed she has risen to the challenge. She gains the largesse ability. She's a legend. Look at her stats. She's got so much good stuff. Oh, by the way, she doesn't get nullifying antibody. Only the first person that kills a screaming antelope gets that. Boo. Mothra, rise to the challenge. Mothra rolls a 9. She is also going to gain largesse. Actually, which one was it that did the killing blow? Was it her or was it the other one? I think it was her. Nephilia. Nephilia rolls a 10. She gains a strength token. And she is going to have red hair. That's fun. Cordelia rolls an 8. She gains largesse. Okay. It's not a disorder. I forgot how well this campaign was going. Danuria, our scout, rolls a 6. Danuria. She gains a -1 evasion token, which she will get. And if she has 5 understanding, oh, she's so close. She does not. So she gains a -1 evasion token. Fantastical. Let's arrive at the showdown. Everyone's at maximum survival, so I don't need to do my first aid kit. We've got red preference, so he's not going to target, who was it? Her. So we'll put, who's frenzied? Nephilia and Cordulia. So Nephilia and Cordulia. So we probably want to do them first. She's got Qatar. She's got that. Scouty can go here. This chick will go here with the greatest of all Gaxes, and she is going to go here. All right, let's kick off. We go first in this showdown, don't we? Yeah, Wrath is a nuclear sword, Fen. Wrath is one that will get the bonus of Sharp, should we give it to him, with a red core. And it's a very cool item. Very, very cool. Yes, the survivors go first. Okay, well, we don't need to worry about popping these unless we want to kill the guy. And I don't really want to kill the guy. I want to make Marchioness armor. So I just want to get a... yeah, get it over and done with as quick as we can. Because you get deflect, don't you? That'd be sick. That'd be so good. Alright, so I've shuffled this. What have we got on top? We've got a reflex. Turn towards the attacker and move 3 spaces forward. I've got Qatar here. So what information do we have here? You can only attack the monster from its facing, no problems. I've got joint array, so I'm going to get +4 strength. Perfect. So she's got Stampede Glaive. And then Cordulia also has joint array. And she's the one with the knuckle. Okay, so let's do Cordulia first. There is a ridiculous number of gear cards. Very, very many. Yeah, I'll start with her back here. She doesn't need to be that close. Actually, I might even start with her here just in case we get flung backwards. So let's do it. The Qatar on Cordulia with her 3 accuracy will hit on a 5+. She's +1 speed because she's frenzied. So this is 3 speed on a 5+. She rolls 2 hits, a 4 and a 6. She has Qatar spec, so she can cancel the first chosen hit reaction. This is a parry location. Doesn't bother us because it's all survivors in the same tiles. The monster suffer bash. So we don't have to worry about that. This is a nuclear knuckle. And I have updated my grid. So this now has sharp. It's strength 10. So we've done a critical. The monster gains a -1 token. Do we get a... Yep, so the monster gains a -1 speed token. Oh, poor sweet boy. Poor sweet dog. I'm sorry about this already. And that's a surpass, so we're going to gain 2 wounds out of that. This has a parry, which is only going to parry on a critical. An 8 is a critical. Sorry, little man. And that's another 2 wounds. Oh, I feel bad for this guy already. So, oh, hang on, it's not 2 wounds. It's not because he's toughness 14. So I actually need to get to 28. Oh no, but I get +4 strength until the end of the attack. So my effective strength on that weapon is 14. So I needed to roll a 14 to do a wound. Is that right? How have I got 7 strength? That is outrageous. Yeah, okay, so I don't think either of those got the bonus. Because I didn't roll 14. But we did do both wounds, so that's fun. So Cordelia is then going to move. Remember, she's frenzied, so she can't do anything with her stuff to there. What have we got on this hit location? +2 to wound this with daggers or guitars. Who's got the most luck? Probably the spear guy. Yeah, no one's got any other luck. Okay, so we'll do the spear. This will be good to find out if we're getting flung off a cliff today. Stampede Glaive can't dash, so it's just a 2-speed attack because it's 1-speed base. That's a perfect hit. Got anything for perfect hits? No, but remember we can cancel the first reaction because the Survive with Joint Array has already done a wound. So what do we got up next? Another reflex. Cool, so cancelling this reaction. It's a wound. It's not a critical, but we get to say no more to you. Cool reaction. Yep, so she's done. Cordelia went diagonal on her walk. Okay, it's all working well so far. So she's done. Let's do Celestrina now. I don't know that she's got Joint Array. She doesn't. So let's leave her. And let's do Mothra. She has got Joint Array. No, she doesn't. She should actually have less survival than that. I think I messed up there. Because she's a collectivist. Scout could actually do some cool wounds here. Okay, let's just cop it in the face with the Scout they've got, with the chick with blue, Celestrina. So Celestrina swings with the Knuckle Shield. Not the Knuckle Shield. With the greatest Gax. It's a 3-speed. She's hitting on a 3+. Hit, hit, perfect hit. So the perfect hit means we're reach, we're savage, barbed 10, plus we've got desperate strike, so we're +5. So we're winning on 2+ anyway. Doesn't matter. But 3 hits. 1, 2, trap. Oh, I should have gone with the spear. 3 speed. Oh, I don't really want this chick to die. She's got so much cool stuff going on. She's got so much. Okay, she's got leprosy. Hey, Wes. How are you? I hope you're doing well, buddy. 3 speed, hitting on 5s. Two misses, 1 hits. We don't have a Knuckle Shield deflect up yet because we haven't finished our act. Knockback 8 goes to the legs. He's only 2 speed. All right, let's pretend that we didn't roll those. Yeah, still hits. So to the boots. 1, 2, 3. And we're knocked back 8. So let's find out if we're going to have immediately mad regrets about everything that's happening. We are flung off the cliff. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional points of damage. Body, body, boots, boots, head, head. Okay. And now we have to do a scramble to survive. I'll be upset if she dies. I will admit to being upset if she survives. Upset if she dies, I should say. So she had no remaining knockback, so she's fine. Place your survivor on the closest unoccupied. You're knocked down and suffer 1 damage to the arms. That's good. I just remembered she's actually suffering 1 less damage from the hits because of leprosy. So she doesn't have that. Cool. Well, that's a shame. It's a real shame. I was hoping that we would not see the trap that early so that we could then use our spear chick with trap cancellation and all sorts of stuff to cancel it. But no, it wasn't to be. Scout is also knocked down and all of these things are smashed up. Boop. Boop. Sure. I would say my KDM rules knowledge is pretty good. What's on top of the deck? The death blow. Okay, well, let's go with the spear. Yeah, I think so. I think as soon as you hit the age milestone, you get to choose your thing. I know isn't the milestone step in the settlement phase? Don't you do that during the settlement phase? Maybe. I'm not sure. I've never done it that way, but so we'll go straight on. Swinging with the Lance of Longinus. She is not. So a 4 and a 7. The 4 is a hit. Yep. The mustachioed helm is a courage less than 3. It's not. Haha. So does a wound, gives a -1 toughness token. Doesn't matter because we're wounding everything on a 2+. And does a wound, death blow doesn't trigger. What do we got on top? Let's have another dip then with her. We'll surge. 1 hit. We cancel. I don't actually have thingy with her. That's a 1. That's not a spear. That's not an axe. Can't do anything about that 1 unless I wanted to use a lifetime reroll, which I definitely don't. So failure. Perform shockwave. Everyone is knocked down. 1 damage to the legs and bash. That'll be our turn. So scout. So 1, 1, 1. Mothra actually has immunity to bash because she has leather armor. Alrighty. Good work, team. Hang on, is this a trap? No. We'll let the guy have a turn because we're top blokes and chicks. It's belligerent. Oh, that is a terrible mood to draw, Deno. Draw an AI. At the end of the monster turn, full move towards the closest threat in range. If adjacent, perform smash, targeting that survivor. Juggernaut Slam, the last threat to wound. Alright, she's right adjacent to it. How many wounds have I got here? I've got 6 I would need to do in this turn to be able to kill the guy. That seems unlikely, so... Alright. The monster has 16 movement for this action. The target suffers damage and knockback away from the monster equal to the monster's remaining movement. What the fuck is happening? These are good survivors, you dickhead. Leave Brittany alone. Okay, I don't think there's anything I can do about this. So I'm just copping 16 damage. She's got an Acanthus, so she's not going to die, but then she's going to have knockback 16. What? I think our only hope here is that this bounces her in a positive direction. But 16's so bad. That's the Lance of Longinus. It would kill my Lance of Longinus. Oh man, do I try and clear this out? Yeah, I think we try. She's frenzied, so the Stampede Glaive would need to do some work, or the Lance of Longinus. The axe is a chance. Alright, let's do this. Dash, surge to here. Swing. We don't have to worry about the rubble preventing us from doing stuff at the moment. 3 hits. Wound reaction. Trap. So if I roll a... It's not her, because she's got Frenzy. If we roll 7+, because we've got Spear Spec, we cancel that. Get out of here, dickhead. Two. 3. First one of these, oh no, this is the first act in the turn. So if adjacent performs smash, no problems. The monster yelps and charges on impulse. Full move the monster forward. That actually helps us quite a lot. That helps us quite a lot. That could be right. Okay, that's a wound, but not a critical. 1. That's a wound, but not a critical. She gains an understanding and gains analyze. She'll roll her bold roll. She gets something. Done. This has a reflex. So we do a wound. Before that reflex triggers, we're going to swing with the other guy. And then the scout might as well take a punch. Once per showdown. Okay, that could work too. 2 hits. So we've got this reaction to trigger, and we're in the middle of this card. 1, 2. This could knock the monster down, which would be the only thing that will save my bacon. We are deadly on this attack. So come on, deadly. Oh, it's so close, there's no luck. Or is there? No luck. Damn, I need to get luck there. That's a 9. Savage too. Which one should I actually do first? This one has no negative reaction, so I should definitely do that one first. Okay. I mean, if this crits, we actually kill him in the midst of this attack because of the savage. So 9. That's a 1. That's a failure, so we don't trigger that reaction. That's fine. The scout has the option to do a critical wound by spending all of their survival. Okay, this might work. This might work. It's crazy. So the scout's standing up because of fist and tooth. So if we dash the scout to here, and then do a fist and tooth swing with the scout, because we've got just right Acanthus, the scout could do a wound. Yeah, I'm doing my best, mate. We're in struggle town at the moment. This guy's about to fling one of my survivors off the cliff. So if this somehow wounds, then we're in good shape. It's like a 6 to wound though. 7. Okay. So now, thanks to my tremendous skills in this game, I'm going to spend all my survival on my scout to do a critical wound thanks to their fighting art that we've given them. Heroic. Once per showdown, if you're standing adjacent to the monster and have 3 survival, you may spend all of your survival for 1 automatic hit that inflicts a critical wound. We do that in the midst of all these cards and stop it. That doesn't say during your act either, so I wonder if that's a mistake or if that would get changed in this instance. We kill the guy before he flings anyone off a cliff. Fantastic. Okay. He would have knocked a 17 off the cliff. I want to see where she would have gone. So she would have gone 16 movement the guy had. So we go 1, 2, 3. So we're down to 13. We're back to 17. So 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. 11. Back up to 15. 14, 13, 12. 11, 10. Yeah. So she scrambled to survive and just get absolutely flung. So she died. Her dry decanthus would not have saved her from that. But thanks to some very big swings with our non-frenzied survivors, we managed to take the guy down. So we get some club proficiency. Celestrina. Already got Axe Wound. Mothra. Spear Point. Nephilia. Axe Point. Cordelia. Guitar Point. Scout. No, Dagger Point. Fist and Tooth. Complete the showdown. Denurias can ponder collectivism. Come on, Denuria. Okay, this is important stuff happening right here. The Survivor's Spy, the Darkened Workshop. Hey, this is cool. I've got Collective Toil. Okay. Exciting roll coming up for the whole campaign, friends. Add 1d10 and add +1 for each returning survivor that has +1 understanding. So Celestrina, 1, Denuria, 2, 3, 3. So we're +3 on this roll. We'd really like to get a 9 here. So we need a 6+. This is potentially even a reroll. That's a 2. So we go to a 5, which is Ichnophobia, 4 random basic resources, and 2 Black Knight armor patterns of our choice. We'll take that. So someone who gets it? The survivor with the highest understanding. So Denuria has understanding 4. I'm going to give her Ichnophobia. She is the scout. She does not need to take a weapon. So we're going to gain 2 Marchioness sets. All right, and now for the roll that will define the campaign. 7+! 7+ to get Wrath! We have a portcullis key! We actually have 2 portcullis keys. 7+ to get Wrath! 7+! Someone suffers 2 severe injuries though. Gaping chest wound, severe injury. Gaping chest wound. Archive the Acanthus. Pick up Wrath. Cheers. Wrath! It's a nuclear sword! I'm happy about that, in case you couldn't tell. So good. There it is. Yeah, it's a wild time. There's Wrath. It's deadly 3. It's a nuclear weapon. It's also a resin sword if you want to use it on a Black Knight set, which gets you a bonus if you have X or more resin pieces of gear in your gear grid. It's just a great weapon. 13 strength, if you don't mind. It doesn't say slow, so you can also swing with it with speed pumping survivors. Great time. Thank you, Black Knight. So we've got 4 basic resources from the Black Knight, and then the 2 Black Knight armor patterns of our choice. We'll take the chest and the gloves, I think, the ones we want. Mate, the campaign was won a long time before this. A long time. Blouse and gloves. The campaign was won when we got friggin' Marrowism in Lantern here too. The campaign was won at that point. Forget about getting Wrath. Everything's just been ballistic since then. Agreed. Nuclear fire. Yeah, blouse and gloves. Pretty sure the gloves is the part that gives you the deflect thing ability. Okay, level 1 Black Knight, as per usual, does not prove much of a challenge. Level 2 and level 3 is usually where I lose a survivor or 2. That's okay. We just were forced to take some good ones. Yeah, come on, Dan. You yourself said you would have done it as well. So I'm just going to cop that one on the chin. We'll take the loss. Now, if we get to the end and we actually manage to defeat the level 3 Parasite Queen, then you can give me a bake about it, all right? Then you can give me a bake. Oh my god, I just realised that Wrath will let us get around the Dragon Kings. Oh, the Dragon King's fucked. Let's get him. Weren't we at +2 now? Wasn't there a +2 from our cheating count? We might have had something else that someone said was a cheat. I don't recall. Gorm climates and a random settlement event. So 1 to 5, or sorry, number 6 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A boasting ritual. This one's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lights in the sky for the old fist and tooth weapon, the weapon proficiency level ups is probably our selection here. Regale the masses. Add 1 for each music and education innovation in the settlement. We don't have that. So let's go this one. I'll cop 3, but 4 is a bit of a stretch. Lights in the sky. Gorm climates. Just everyone's favourite event. What do we roll? We roll an 8. We don't have storytelling. A survivor gains a courage. I did, yeah, I did. I definitely hunted a Gorm with megalophobia. That is cheat count 2. I don't recall too many others. Maybe there was 1 or 2 more. But hey, it's hard to be very interesting and also get everything right and also switch camera angles and also be really funny and cool. Hide bone. So we've got a hide and a lantern I'll add to storage. Hide and a lantern, and then I'll just drop one of these question marks for our organ for our innovate. So let's see what we get there. We get to flip 4 of these, and settlement watch unlikely. Scrap smelting. I don't think we need scrap smelting for the Marchioness. So Character is almost certainly what I'm going to take for a little bonus to survival limits. Character gets the nod. Come on, character. That's good. Any new survivors will get some positive benefits. I would like to start having more babies very soon. That might be enough to trigger me, actually. That might be enough to trigger. I'm pretty sure scout rules are that you're always optional to take a scout into a showdown. You don't have to. But the rules of the outskirts are what triggers a few things. So Mothra's got Matchmaker. So I might have 2 babies this year. We got 3 collective cognition, so we've got +1. We could face paint with lights in the sky. And we could also push heavily for some others. But nightmare training is probably the right option. Let's find out what my collectivist, Denuria, has picked up. Oh my god, I just remembered. This is exciting. We're going to get to roll on level 3, aren't we? Collectivism level 3. Gain a Lumi. Oh my god, 8, 9, 10 is... Oh, 8, 9, 10 is 8 eyes. Okay, do we have a lifetime reroll? No, Denuria's not got a reroll. I need to do another 8+. Come on, Deno. I've never gotten 8 eyes. I've never gotten it. Is today the day? She gains a systemic pressure and an evasion. That's pretty nice. Bum 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 bana, bum 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 bana. Can't use a lifetime reroll. Damn. All right, we're gonna have to pump another collectivist if this doesn't work. Deno. Oh. The campaign. It's on fire. It's on fire. He's on fire. Remember NBA Jam? NBA Jam. You fucking make 3 shots in a row and the ball starts swirling on fire and every shot you hit makes it from everywhere. And the commentators go, he's on fire! That's how I feel I'm running at the moment in this campaign. I'm NBA Jam 1995. The shit out of it. Alright, who is in good shape for a weapon proficiency? Actually, I don't know, is it worth pushing the proficiencies or should I just have a lot of babies now with character? I've got Clan of Death. I was kind of hoping to have Saga so that I could get some free guys, some free philosophies and level up philosophies. Yeah, the best. So can we craft the Marchioness pieces? That requires 2 iron, 3 leather, an organ, and a radiant heart. Can we use something else, please? Okay. And the Marchioness gloves is an organ as well. We're running light on organs. Let's have a look at those pieces of gear. He's on fire. Swords in your gear grid gain deflect. Which maybe we should get that actually. Nuclear Marchioness is going to be glorious. All we need is a speed buff. This is +2 movement if you have a sword in the grid. This is an interesting little set thing, isn't it? That's the only down red. And that's the only left blue. So you kind of got to do it that way. Oh no, you could go this way. But that's the only down red. Lock charm there. Interesting. All right. Maybe I'll go the boots and the gloves. No, we'll go the chest piece. Chest piece is fine. Blouse and the gloves. 8 eyes. So that was on my collectivist, who was the scout, who doesn't have a reroll. Yes. All right, let's find out what things we get here. Did we get any collective cognition things? Shared illumination? No. Black Knight got taken down. All right, I think this is probably the time to have babies. I think if we push babies, maybe that's a go. So I've done an innovate. I'm going to do a matchmaker. I'm going to do a face painting, which is on anything but a 1. I'm going to do a love juice, but if I do this from the barber surgeon, can't I turn something into a thing? A love juice. Barber surgeon, trepanning, no. Stone circle, is it? Is it the stone circle that lets me, come on. Scribe. Stone circle that lets me do a, or is it pottery? Yeah, organ, game 1 love juice. So that's a free one, so let's do that. I'll ditch this thing to be a love juice. And then I've got 3 rolls on babies, intimacy, no, organ grinder 1. So it's a 6+ now because we've got +2 from lights in the sky. So the first one is a 6. Second one is a 10. Third one is a 3. So 3 goes to 4 or 5, so gain of survival. So we're having matchmaker 2, 3, 4, 5 babies this lantern year. And some of these are going to get some nullifying antibodies as well while we're at it. So 2 love juices go. All right, let's do some intimacy rolls. We're having a grand feast as well. It's a great day. I possibly could have waited for this and got Saga, but, you know, character cards are nice, so let's do that. We'll get the character cards out just in case. We're +2 to the rolls, so unless we roll a 1, we are absolutely A-okay. The 2 survivors, we're going to go the one with nullifying antibodies, so Mothra will be the baby along with the wise Mothman. Mothra and the Mothman. Alright, so first roll is a 5 and a 10. So the 5 becomes a 7, which is a grand feast. The newborn gains a knowledge from one of their parents. Actually, I should do someone other than Mothman, shouldn't I? So Mothra's got physiognomy and herb grinder. What's a knowledge I want to get? 8 eyes, maybe. Do I want to go 8 eyes? Osteophagia is good too. Oh, this is so exciting. 8 eyes is great, but probably osteophage. Okay, now I'll go 8 eyes. Okay, so it's a new female. We need some more bug names, friends. So come up with some bug names. Hoo Hoo Grub. I don't know what that is, but it's in. Hoo Hoo Grub. That can be a male. Alright, so gain a population. They each gain 10 survival. If we have a grand feast, the newborn's hunger shifts from food to knowledge. The newborn gains a knowledge from one of their parents. So we're going to give them 8 eyes. Baby number 1, done. Hoo hoo grub. Baby roll number 2. That's a 3 and a 1. We use a lifetime reroll on the 1. It turns into an 8, so that's a 5. We gain a grand feast, and the newborn gains a new strength. So this will be... who was our person having the babies? Mothra. And... sure, the wise Mothman. Mantis. Has to be a girl. There you go. I should do Witchetty. Witchetty grubs a thing. So gains a Lumi because of the Grand Feast, and the Mothman's lost his reroll. He's a wise Mothman. Oh, and I need to give them both the nullifying antibodies. And character! We need to roll character. That's cool, I'll flip them out. I don't know if you can hear this, but the little idiot dog is... Hornet's a good one. Yep, Hornet's good. Let's go, the next one's Hornet. Snoring, it's classic. Nullifying antibodies. Don't forget I've got the prime beef steak, so I could cook up iridescent hide as well on a guy. Next one is double lantern 10s. Big Deno on the roll. The proud parents happily curl around their newborn prodigy. That's a 1 in 100 that I just rolled to get a prodigy. Which one of these do you take? Which one of these is good? Hornet. I have no idea. Which one of these do you take? So Discourse Savant, you may choose your result while ranking up on your philosophy. That seems pretty good. Discourse Savant. Well, you know what I think we might do a little bit of mentoring and get this chick up, because our next one can be... our next person to take on a philosophy is an ambitionist, and we can choose the result. That means we can get that super cool shield. So Hornet the Prodigy. She is an absolute fire starter. She's a fire starter! Twisted fire starter! Yeah! Okay, I think we can spend some Lumi to level her up. Next, another 1. Give me another reroll. Come on here. Into a 3. So 3's a 5, which is another Lumi and +1 strength. So, oh, I forgot to do the thing again. Sure, we'll go Lerva. So 1 strength. Yeah, let's go Tiger Moth. And this can be a female. Create Tiger Moth. She gains a Lumi. She gains nullifying antibodies. Lucy has to give up her reroll. And then Hornet the Prodigy also has nullifying antibodies. And we get to deal characters for these too. This is exciting. Oh, I hope the good one doesn't get a fucking bad one. Okay, last baby roll. Again, chick with nullifying antibodies plus someone with a reroll. Someone with a reroll. Into a 5, which is a 7, so we're going to gain knowledge from one of the parents. So Mothra, we'll pick someone with osteophage. Ramulus. And this one will be, yeah, let's go Mayfly. I like that name. That's a sweet name. Mayfly. Alright, let's just do it with Ant, because Mothra's got osteophage, doesn't she? Oh, she's got physiognomy. That's fine. We'll make this person just get physiognomy. That's a good one to get. Knowledge, physiognomy. Fantastic. Alright, so we're going to build the character deck now. Nullifying antibodies. The other reason I wanted to go some babies now while we had the chance is I'm playing Collective Toil, so I really need to start leveraging that better. So 23 population is healthy. Let's build a character. Alright, so we're going to add the Bright Knives. We're going to add the Lonely. Bum dum 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 dum. The Versatile. The Mad, that's a one I don't normally use. Cool. The Adventurer, one I always use. The Red Survivor. The Dark, great one. The Disinterested. Why did I take that one? Oh yeah, that one's okay, because if you get a collectivist, it's like, whatever, right? So I thought, yeah, that one's actually not too bad. I like how much these can sort of influence your selections. Some of them that I would normally never take can, maybe be okay. The Hasty. The Sword, fantastic when we've got a black sword in the settlement. The Bright Side, always pretty good. Natural Healer, crazy. The Crabby, let's get a little Crabman happening. The Parent, always good. The Tough, I painted this guy, so if we flip one of these, that'll be getting the Tough. The Hunger, Marrow Hunger, don't need it. The Mighty. The Magma for +1 speed, hopefully we get that on the Sword Chick. The Gatherer, so we can have more Fresh Acanthus. The Impetuous, that one's terrible. I don't know why I put that one in. Because I haven't ever used it. And the Queen! Okay, so let's do our thing. So Mayfly, we're going to flip one of these. Mayfly gets a character card, and Mayfly gets the Bright Side. So she gains 2 courage, and she can round up or down in opposite directions. Tiger Moth. Tiger Moth gets the Watched. Oof. Tiger Moth is an animal. Hornet the Prodigy. Would be great to see Hornet get the Red Survivor, wouldn't it? Hornet gets the Queen. Oh, that's impressive. Glad she didn't get a shit one. Mantis. Mantis gets the Versatile. And our last new little baby is Hoo Hoo Grub with 8 eyes, and who gets... Oh, shit. I can't even, I don't know what is happening in this campaign. It is just fucking ridiculous. It is just off tap. Okay, so who's the red survivor? So I've claimed for a long time that this is the most broken thing in the game, and I am firmly convinced on that. Wrath is now a sword and an axe and a fucking whip and a whatever you want to put in your thing. And a shield. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, let's build some gear grids and take some people out. Oh, actually, so can I mentor more than once in a year? Rigorous study, mentorship. Nominate a survivor to get 100 XP. Yep, so we're going to do that with Hornet the Prodigy. We're going to do that twice. Hornet becomes an ambitionist. And let's load up on ambitionism and choose what we want. All right, gain of courage and plus 3 Loomy. Hornet the Prodigy. Bum, 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 bum. All right, we don't have rivalry, which is great. We don't. Do we have collective cognition 37? We have 34. So we can draw 6 cards from the knowledge deck. $34 we have. So is the middle one a better choice? Gain of strength. No, we'll draw 6. We'll draw 6. This is exciting. So osteophagia would be good. What else would we like to have as our tenant knowledge? Yeah, osteophagia would be good. I don't know. Let's see what we get. Our first choice. Marrow Monarch for our tenant knowledge. That is pretty wild. What's next? Call to Arms. Pretty good. Worst choices. Freeform Dancer. Probably not getting selected. Physiognomy. Probably not getting selected, but it's good. Evermore. Definitely not getting selected. And Strength Training. All right, so it's Call to Arms of Marrow Monarch as our tenant knowledge. I mean, it's got to be Marrow Monarch. Has to be. That's just ridiculous. What a fun character that is going to be to play. I need to get some more Marrowists now. All right, gear grid time. So, the survivors we want to go out with. Well, I want to level up Sword, so I want Kyra to go out. I want to level up Qatar, so Cordelia goes out. We want to gain the benefit of 8 eyes, so I probably go out with the new guy, Hoo Grub, who's got the red survivor, and then we need an Osteophage Scout, so maybe Denuria goes instead. Collective's level 4, what does that do for us? I don't know, let's find out when we get there. Let's take her for sure. She's a good scout. She's got no reroll, but that's okay. And then Celestrina's already got great stuff. I probably don't need to go her. Hornet, the Prodigy, goes out. Okay, so we've got Hornet, Kyra, Cordelia, Hoo Grub, and Denuria. Hoo Grub can be in orange. No, let's make him in white. And Hornet, the Prodigy, can be in yellow. An ambitionist. This has been a crazy campaign. I have just no idea. Okay, so this chick is wearing this leather set, and that's absolutely fine. Vagabond Black Sword. I love that set. It's great. I don't need to use Wrath on her. The Black Sword is probably better for this point in time. Wrath is not irreplaceable. What the fuck is that? Okay, now do I make an Atomic Lance because I'm taking out people with nullifying antibodies? Let's do it. Let's make the Lance Atomic Lance. So we're crafting with the Atomic Lance, which means that we have now got someone who has irradiated, and we'll make it one of our babies with nullifying antibodies. I definitely don't want it to be Hornet. I probably don't want to lose Hoo Hoo Grub either, actually. So that's a bit of a shame. Or maybe do I make it Mothra? What was Mothra rocking? Yeah, she's got Spear. Sure, Mothra. Mothra now has, she's the mother of it all, Irradiated. So you'll have to remind me about Irradiated to roll it because I'm going to forget it. During the update timeline step, but before settlement events are drawn, roll 1d10 on a 5 or less, you succumb to radiation poisoning. Dead. Awful, but you can also get a real benefit out of that. So we've made that. We've lost our Lance of Longinus. Let's make the Marchioness bits. Certainly the gloves. Craft. Iron, leather, radiant heart, fissile pancreas. We don't want to use that. Let's use black lichen. Craft. So I've got those two that I can tweak things with. I've got the Forge Priest hammer if I want to start chasing club. I have got so many options. This is absolutely outrageous. And Wrath. I can't believe I just rolled 2 10s to get a baby. It's just ridiculous. All right, so I don't need to use this Atomic Lance with her. She's got a Radiated Mothra, so if I went out with her, we could level up. Yeah, maybe we'll try her. Maybe we'll try and get Herb Grinder to max, and we'll keep Hoo Hoo Grub at home. Yeah, we'll keep Hoo Hoo Grub the Red Survivor at home. We'll save her for a little bit later on. So Mothra, we're going to switch to be red. Okay, so Mothra is going to use this crazy spear and see what we can do. We might not be going for trap cancellation with her, with that thing. But let's see what we get this to look like. So green down, green across. Perfect. Blue up, red across. We can fling a luck charm on there. So we shall. We need the Screaming Horns. That doesn't help us. So we've only got 1, 2 blues. So there's no value in the blue charm. We'll take a Dried Acanthus and don't think... Have I got heat now? I can make a Monster Tooth necklace. That'd be nice. Yep, no, that seems fine. So we'll put something there. Now I'll just look at these pieces. So is this going to be usable there? No. But it could be usable here. So we just go for a mixed set here. But we're not going to be able to activate that. So I think we stick with that set there for now. We'll go another acanthus here. Forge Priest's Hammer. Probably don't need it anywhere. Nuclear Knuckle. Can't get the third green for that, so no value there. Okay, so where do I put Wrath? Got to put Wrath somewhere. It's got to be here, right, with the nuclear set. Okay, but I don't know. Is Cordelia? She's got osteophage. How good? Yep. So we'll turn that into Wrath. So she's losing 2 survival on departure, but she's got everything else. Fish of Abundance, Nuclear Knuckle, Wrath. Give me some speed buffs, eh? Danuria. She's our scout, our collectivist scout. That's exactly what we want for her. So Mothra. So she's going to change to be Screaming Glaive, but we're going to replace this with the Atomic Lance. Cool. Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Atomic Lance performs. It looks not too bad. Screaming Armor, 1 luck, 2 survival on departure. Yep, great. What else could I put there? Rib Blade's no good. Blood Paint's no good. Have I got enough leather to make a shield? Maybe I'll make another leather shield. Sure, I'll have enough leather to make a shield. Yep, great. If you think you'll get me away, I won't prove you wrong. I'll take you all the way. Boy, just come along. Hear me when I say, hey, there's a murder on the dance floor. You better not kill the groove, DJ. Gonna burn this goddamn house right down. Well, I know. We'll have to. Hey. Fantastic. That's good, and that is 4 great survivors ready to roll. Absolutely ready to roll. I'm not even using the March NS set or the Forge Priest Hammer. I've got a blue charm, but yeah, these grids are just wild. Okay, so don't need me strength tokens. I reckon we go for a level 3 Dragon King. I reckon we just go for it, swing for the fences. There's no reason not to. Wrath helps me control the toughness tokens. I can't, like, we're going to do some crazy stuff with this friggin', we're going to do some absolutely crazy stuff with this Wrath and March NS armor, and I just need to get a speed bonus. We can also do a cooking, and because I've got the prime beast steak, I can use it to cook up any recipe I want. And if I cook up the Dragon King recipe, we can give our guy iridescent hide. It's outrageous. It's outrageous stuff happening in this campaign. All right. Dragon King. Level 3. Let's depart. Not here to fuck spiders. Yeah, iridescent hide is egregious. And on a Marrowist, it's even more egregious. So we'll do Herb Gathering, Mineral Gathering, and Sonorous Rest after the Herb Gathering, Mineral Gathering. Someone could get murdered. We don't have any Marrowists anymore, so that's bad. I've got me Dragon King stuff out. I have. Let me set that up. Starwood. Hit locations. What are you things? Irradiate. Unseen Agony. I'm going to have this Serpentine Tailbone, which will be fun. And if you think you're getting away, I won't prove you wrong. I'm ready for a Screaming God, let me tell you. Okay, so we will depart. Departing survivors gain 2 yep, perfect. And now that's it. Yep. Okay, so Hornet the Prodigy. Oh, we don't have Song of the Brave. Oh. We won't do the Prodigy on this one. Let's do Kyra on this one. Settlement Ruins. The event revealer gains a courage and may investigate. Kyra will investigate. You find someone underneath. Now, do we have... No, we don't have that. Okay, what happens? We find an 8. You find someone underneath the destroyed structure, gain a courage in 1 population. Good work, Kyra. Whom have you found? Did we have any other names left? Catty did. Did I use Monarch, actually? I'll use Monarch. That's an ability that I got to use in my Riders of Rohan Magic the Gathering deck. Alright, Monarch got randomly allocated to Clever. Let's see if we can match it. Hiya! They're lonely. That's fine. Monarch was unlikely to participate in Intimacy anyway. Great work. Alright, so now we'll do this one can be the new guy, Nubilicious. 83. Scribe's book. Flesh Monolith. The event revealer gains a courage. Let's go, Hornet. Be brave as you embrace this Flesh Monolith. A roll of 1 here is classic. You could get a dismembered arm and gain a permanent strength. Let's do it! Fight them! He rolls an 8! If the settlement has... Oh no, that's a 10 plus. If the settlement has graves, you get 3 population if you roll a 10. That is crazy. This is all suffer quarry monster level event brain damage. So all got insanity except for Hornet. So Hornet's just going to have nothing happen there. Alright, so next person down is the red M, Lava Flow. Each survivor rolls 1d10 and adds their courage. Okay. It's lucky that Hornet grabbed an extra point of courage there, or Hornet could have died on this. I forgot, the Dragon King's things are so bad. So that is 3 to 13. Start with additional lava pool. 5 and 5 is 10, lava pool. 2 and 4 is lava pool. 3 and 0 is lava pool. And 8 and 4 is 12, it's lava pool. Okay, so there's 5 lava pools on this thing. If we manage to get a meltdown triggered, it's going to be happy days. And we still have to roll a random hunt event after all that. That's awful. 84, Scribe's Book. People have to write their names in the book. Insane survivors with 3+ courage must write their name in the book. Okay. Cordelia not writing a name. Mothra writing a name. Kyra writing a name. Prodigy not writing his name. Denuria writing a name. All right, Denuria, you're first. So do you get to add your understanding or anything? Oh yeah, add your understanding. Okay, perfect. So Denuria rolls a 1. Fortunately, she gets to add her understanding of 4 to go to a 5 to 8. Nothing happens. Fantastic. Cordelia not writing. Mothra writing a name in the book. Come on, Mothra. Be a legend. Mothra rolls a 7 plus 3 is 10. Heal all injury levels and lost armor points. Gain 2 survival. Good work, Mothra. And Kyra also writing a name in the book. Roll a 10, Kyra. She rolls a 10. Gain 1 survival, 1 understanding, 1 courage, 1 permanent speed, and 1 permanent strength. She's my sword chick. She's going to be wielding wrath and getting +1 speed. 1 strength, 1 speed, 1 survival, 1 understanding, and 1 permanent strength. And a courage. Kyra, you've bravely written your name in the book, and it has proven to be a wonderful day. Next one is the 4th person down. Wrote her name in capitals. Yep, she's given it to him. The Thespian Troupe has arrived. You may nominate a survivor to enter the rickshaw. I shan't be entering the rickshaw with anyone today. No rickshawing today. 69. Nice. Oh, this is the Phoenix one. You can't do anything about this one, can you? Is this everyone's about to get character cards? Time lapse. The event revealer rolls 1d10. Where's the page that I need? Comes across to. Okay. All survivors less than 10 hunt XP gain 3, do not gain the benefits of age. The survivors. That's great! Okay, so we roll 10 plus. We start the showdown immediately. We roll an 8. Do we get to add anything to this? No. Okay. Survivors' minds fill with alien memories. They are no longer themselves. They walk differently and speak with strange accents. Denuria gets her lifetime reroll back. Give each survivor a new name and 1 survival for being named. Each survivor gains 1 hunt XP and a random disorder. So, Denuria has a new name, which means she's going to gain a character card. Oh, fuck. I love this game. I love it when stuff like this happens. This is just the best. Okay, we need all new names for the bug peoples. The people of the bug, we should be calling this. What's Denuria's new name? Her new name, she's got the Dark. Bug people, I don't know. What bugs haven't we used yet? I don't know a lot of bugs. Let's go Millipede. Millipede now has the Dark ability. Increasing the range of her perfect hits would normally be good. We don't need that. But she also gains a random disorder. Is that right? 1 hunt XP and a random disorder. So her random disorder is Vestophobia. It's lucky she's got thingy. A Mossy. A Mozzie. Yeah, okay, good one. Cordelia is going to become Mosquito. It's just wild, hey? Gains a survival, doesn't gain it. Gains a hunt XP. Is going to become a level up guy thingy. Random disorder. Maladroit. Character card. The Crabby. The Crab Man. He's a Crab Man. Nat. Fantastic. I like that one. We'll make Kyra be Nat. Yeah, we've flipped a few Vesties, but fortunately it's been on Marrowists who have... Oh, Scarab's a great one. Good call. So 1 Hunt XP for Nat. So Nat is actually going to level up. So how do I do that in Scribe? I think I'm going to leave her there, and we'll just remember to do 1 Hunt XP in the end. Oh no, Mosquito got it. Yeah, okay, so if I do this, it should still tell me to do a thing. It didn't. Okay, so I'll do this. And we'll remember to give her +1. Her disorder is traumatized. Fine. Hornet, the prodigy, we'll just call him Prodigy. Actually, no, we'll call her Scarab the Prodigy. That's cool. I want to keep the bug theme. Scarab the Prodigy. And she suffers a random disorder. Her disorder is Vestichophobia. She gains another character card. Don't get a shit one. The Axe. She's got Specialization Axe. Oh, fuck. Who we got left? Mothra. We'll just call her Moth. Mon Moth. By the way, on a completely unrelated note, if you haven't watched Andor, it's the greatest Star Wars media I've ever watched. It's outstanding. Mothra gets to go 1 Hunt XP. See, I've got to leave that, otherwise it won't quite work on Scribe. So Mon Moth, and she's going to flip a character card, and she flips. Don't be a shit one. Natural Healer. I'll tell you what, if we can't get through the Parasite Queen with some of these survivors that we're dealing with, I don't know what to tell you. We are on an absolute rampage. Great. Let's roll a random hunt event. 48. Is this the gambler? It's a death wager. Okay, well, we don't want to roll a 1 here, because that would be a shame. I just got everyone's lifetime rerolls back, though, at least, so that's nice. We've got Mon Moth, Millipede, Mosquito, Nat, and Scarab. All right, Scarab. Scarab rolls a 2. We won't risk Scarab. We want to get Ambitionism tracking nicely. Nat. Nat rolls a 2. We won't risk Nat. Mosquito. Mosquito rolls a 1. Uses a lifetime reroll into a 7. Boo. Next one, rolls a Lantern 10. Mon Moth has picked herself up another luck. And Millipede. Millipede rolls a 1. She just got her lifetime reroll back, Gambler, into a 10. What is happening? Overwhelming darkness, sure. This fucking game is wild. What is happening tonight? Alright, so everyone but... Oh, Mosquito has to go on the path of the insane, and Scarab has to go on the path of the doomed. So path of the doomed for Scarab. Rolls a 6. Suffer and a -1 evasion token and lose 3 survival. Is this? Yeah, okay. I've got to update that gear grid. I'll do that now. Okay, good. So she's fine. Doesn't lose any endeavors. Next person is Path of the Brave. That's a 4 to 6. So everyone gains a survival. And she gains a -1 evasion token, which is fine. Mosquito is going on the Path of the Insane. So she rolls a Lantern 10. She gains a Crab Spider Vermin resource. Monmouth is going the Path of the Brave. She gains the Leader Fighting Art. I don't really need it, so we'll just give her a Lumi. I mean, Leader would let people use no, it's fine. And this person is a 3, which is a -1 accuracy token. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's move on to here, where we will do Sonorous Rest. But we'll do that. We might do Sonorous Rest a little bit further. So we'll just do Herb Gather. So what do we roll on our Herb Gather? We have Cooking now, so we might go for the good result. Nothing. 16, 17, 27. Nothing. 27, 37. 42, 43. I think that's too short. I think we need to get to 45. 45, yep. So we gain a fresh acanthus and all survivors gain a survival. We'll then do a mineral gather to get more iron. Nope, 3 is not more iron, so our chick with the pickaxe is going to gain 1 insanity and hemophobia. Oh, look, she's already got it. Okay, then we've got this event. Lawkeeper. Nominate a survivor to investigate. Ooh, arithmophilia. Suffer brain event damage equal to your understanding. Ancient wisdom. I am the lawkeeper. See me and remember. So we'll go with someone who has 3 disorders already, so we can clear arithmophilia if we need it. And I think there's only 1 person, which is her. So yep, so we'll go Nat. Nat rolls a 3. Okay, so she has gained arithmophilia, and we're going to do a random hunt event of doubles. So arithmophilia, this is her speed. She does have that ability to move diagonals, so this is maybe okay. So she's 2 speed. I'm going to do this. Oh, actually, I think Scribe does it for us. Okay. Movement 2 is pretty bad, but we do have leather boots. At the end of our act, we can move a space. And yeah, we got some things going on there. So we should be okay. All right, so then next time we roll a hunt event, which is this one. That was a random hunt event, this one. We just roll 1 dice. So we're doing 55. Oh no, that's mudslide, isn't it? Is it mudslide? Or is it the one that gives you bleeding tokens? No, it is mudslide. Do we have a whip with this? I don't think we have a whip, no. Oh, this is a bad one. All right, Scout. Scout rolls a 1. Suffer 2 event damage to a random hit location, archival, fragile, and soluble gear in your gear grid. So we are going to lose our Scout's Lantern. Nothing we can do about that. Don't have a re-roll available. Roll again. Oh, it's a 9. Caked in mud, unscathed. So 2 event damage to a random hit location on the scout is to the body. Okay, Mon Moth. Mon Moth rolls an 8. She escapes unharmed. Mosquito. Mosquito rolls a 3, which is suffer 2 event damage to your body. An archive or fragile and soluble gear. We have no fragile gear. Oh no, the healing potion is fragile actually. That's a shame. Archiving that. Fortunately, our red power core is not fragile. So that's good. Gnat. Gnat rolls a 9. She's fine. And the Scarab, the Prodigy, follows up with a 3. Fragile and soluble gear. Has none. 2 event damage to the body. Okay, Mudslide, done. Let's do Sonorous Rest. So each person can decide for themselves. So Scarab can get survival. Yeah, we'll take... we're going to get 3 survival when we get to the settlement, so maybe we'll take Insanity for brain protection, so that's going to be 4 Insanity. Natty will just take 3 Insanity. Mosquito, definitely 5 Insanity. Mon Mothy will take 1, 2 green, so we'll take 4 survival. And this chick will take, we've got survival 1, 2, 3 there. Okay. So then we're just going to do another random Dead Warrior. A survivor may investigate. We could learn Blackguard style. So Nat could learn Blackguard style. I think that is a fine thing to do. On a 2+, she learns Blackguard style. Does she have 3 understanding? I'm pretty sure she does. Yeah. Cool. It's not a 1, it's a 2, but it's not a 1. So she's going to learn Blackguard style, and she's going to take a Torment. No, she's already got Abyssal Sadist. Alright, we're not going to do that. She can't, because Blackguard style is not a secret fighting art. Oh no, it is. Oh, sick. Okay. Secret fighting art, Blackguard style. Swords and New Gear Grid. Oh. 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 Look at what we're going to be able to do with Wrath. I think we might take a pressure, actually. Take the pressure down, 'cause I can feel it. It's rising like a storm. Take on my knees, turn them around. 76. Take the pressure down. Dream the Way. If anyone is a survivor, let's see if we get some insanity. First person, second person. That's a 7. Third person, fourth person, fifth person. 3 people get an insanity. How fun. 1, 2, and the scout. 3. We make it to the showdown. How fun is that? You're in trouble, big guy. You're in so much trouble. So, this guy has all of his cards, doesn't he? 9, 8, 2 is 17, 19. 1, 2, hang on. Smolder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20. I think he's probably got an extra legendary, does he? 1, 2, 3. Yep. All right. I'll just get rid of Atomic Conclusion. Done. Traps on the bottom. That's right where it needs to be. Microwave heart. Let's cancel that with a guitar, eh? Terrain card. So we have a physiognomist. I'm pretty sure. So we've got physiognomist. Perfect. So one physiognomist, which is her. Okay, so let's apply our arrival bonuses, and then we're going to gain 3 survival from the first aid kit. Physiognomist lets me draw 2 of these and flip 1. So we could have 3 stone columns or 2 acanthus plants. We'll take the plants. I'm not even going to bother setting up the other things, I don't think. I probably should, actually. Lava pools are set up adjacent to the monster. We've got 5 of them. I will do this. I should set this up properly. Properly-ish. Okay, so movement 1, going to start in the blind spot. Or movement 2, I should say. Going to start here, because can reach from there with the atomic lance. Going to go Qatar in this blind spot. Scout's going to stay safe. We don't need to do anything crazy with the scout. And chick with the greatest gax will go here. So we've got a target in the front. Reach, as always, is absolutely delightful. So we get to ambush the monster. So we go first because we have more eyes than this guy. How good is that? 8 eyes. There's microwave heart on top, so we're going to try and cancel that reaction using Mosquito. So she has joint array, so she will get +4 to the strength of this attack. So she's in the blind spot. She's going to swing with 3 speed. And this guy's toughness is 17. So we roll a perfect hit and 2 other hits. Very nice. 1, 2, 3. So we've got +4 strength because of our thing. So we're cancelling the first reaction, Mosquito. Okay, so yeah, osteophage, hemophobia, not ending on that. You may cancel that. Perfect. Yep. So this weapon is now strength 12 on this attack. So if we were to get to 34, which is not possible, we would get 2 wounds. We are sharp. Oh, could do it. We could actually do this, the 3 brain damage thing. Let's do the 3 brain damage thing. We'll guarantee ourselves. And surge. Yep, so this is going to be anything but. Yep, 1, 2. Anything but, which is going to, and we cancel that. Reflex. 1, 2. And then third time, can we get the crit? We can. So placing a lava pool, we're doing an irradiate first. Okay, so let's do the irradiate. So it's a -1 toughness token. Gain a veined wing and place another lava pool down. So that's 6 wounds from our first act. Running out of lava pool tokens. There's my last one. So that says place a lava pool in an unoccupied tile as close as possible to her. She's there. She's then going to surge with Wrath. No, she already did her surge. Okay, so she's done. But now let's do 1 damage to 3 hit locations on everyone that is in the blast zone, which is everyone except for the scout. So Mosquito, waste, body, waste. 1, 2, 3. Gnat, waste, body, body. Prodigy, boots, boots, waste. 1, 2, 3. And the last chick is the chicken red. Monmoth, 1 to the head, 1 to the body, 1 to the waist. Fantastic. So what do we got on top? We've got a reflex. So we can cancel that reflex with the first person to go next. Okay, she's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's there. So if we go with the black sword chick, Nat has got freeform dancer, call to arms. No. Blackguard style. Oh, that's great. Prodigy Scarab has Marrow Monarch, doesn't help us much. We do have Axe Mastery. No, we have Axe Proficiency. Mon Moth. Herb Grinder doesn't help. Okay, so no one can cancel this reaction, so we'll go for the person who's got the most likely of critting. She's already gone, actually. So Mon Moth will go. So Mon Moth's here. So she will attack with the Atomic Lance. 2 speed, hitting on a 3+. That's a 7 and a perfect hit. Fantastic. 1, 2. What's on top? Death blow. That'd be nice, but not going to happen. We'll do this failure action first. So the Atomic Lance is failing on now a 2+. 2+ to wound, and we are devastating. So we wound, fortunately. He's now got... Oh, no, I just realised that's a bad weapon to bring against this guy. It's going to cause one of those things. 1, 2, 3. So it gains 3 -1 toughness tokens till the end of this round. But we do a devastating wound. So we didn't fail. We didn't fail, and we did critical, did we? No, because he has a luck. He has 1 luck token. Okay, so that's another devastating wound. Reflex. All survivors directly in front of the Dragon King suffer knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just turning to face us here. There's a death blow on top. Let's move back in and swing again. Before I do that though, do I want to get everyone out of the way now? I was hoping to use Wrath to do some stuff here, but that might not be a good plan. Yeah, let's dash here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's Black Sword. Dash 1, 2, 3, 4 there. It's all going okay. Yep, so we'll swing again. Atomic Lance. Surging. 2 hits. Yeah, this is an interesting weapon, actually. Has dashed, has dashed. Devastating 1 is very strong. Okay, there is a wound reaction and the death blow. So we'll do the death blow first. Successful, 2 wounds from devastating. This one, that's a critical, gain a veined wing, and we'll place a lava token next to us, but that's not going to matter. 1, 2, because there's already 6 on the board. Trap on top. Oh, it's a wound reaction. We do have to... No, lava pool and a veined wing. I did grab another one too. I think it was a husk. When this friggin' wrath goes in, it's going to do 5 automatic wounds or something. Archive all tokens the monster has and inflict an additional wound for each. Okay, that's my devastating one gone. A wound here, though, cancels all negative tokens, so that's nice. So let's... she won't dash just yet. No, she won't dash. So let's do the black sword. 1, 2, 3. Into the blind. 4 speed. Oh, that's bad. 4 hits. 4 speed is terrible. One, 2, 3. Don't be the trap. 4. Be the trap on top. Oh. Alright, so we've got a reflex, which is if you're insane, gain a random disorder. And that will actually help us clear arithmophilia. Oh, yeah, okay, so I just didn't dash with her, that's fine. Yep, so we'll do that. Unless I can critical. She did get a perfect hit, she gains a survival, no problems. Yeah, so I can't critical because I don't have any luck. Apparently I have. She doesn't have a luck, why does it? Yeah, so can't critical. But we're wounding on a 2+. First one, that's a wound. It's impervious, sorry, so reflex. So we're going to clear our arithmophilia. And we're going to get squeamish. Problem. But we'll deal with that later. Next one, that's another 9, so that's a wound. So we're going to go, failure reaction. The monster loses all negative toughness tokens. Doesn't happen. So we do a wound. This one is a full move. This one we're going to do first. So that's a wound. So that says the Dragon King loses all negative toughness tokens. Great. And instead gains +4 toughness until the end of the round. So he's now toughness 21. So we actually have to roll to wound this one. Here. The black sword is now effective strength 15. So we need a 6+. That's a 9. We do a wound. The guy has 2 AI cards left. He has not had an act. 8 Eyes is the most busted thing in the game. I am so much in love with it. So if she surges and she flips the trap, that would be unfortunate. I don't have any other trap cancellation other than her. So maybe... if I go with my greatest gax and I roll a perfect hit, we will do some great stuff. +1 accuracy with axes, so good. And there's no wound token, so a irradiate's not really going to bother us. Okay, yep, so we'll go, well, that'll be end of her act. So let's see if Scarab can finish it off. Into here. 3 speed, looking for a 9 to be a perfect hit here. An 8, a 7, and a 5. Damn. Okay, but we have some, we have a reroll. That one, we're not a guy. Okay, so we've got a failure reaction, we've got a wound reaction, we've got a failure reaction. We'll do the wound reaction first, which is a -1 toughness token. So he's 21 at the moment. The greatest gax is only 8. So we can only critical, which is on a 9. The perfect hit would have given us some really good stuff there. So on a 9, we'll do a savage wound. That's a 2. We will attempt to re-roll that one. We perfectly critically wound, which does 2 wounds from savage. And we now have 2 failure reactions. So roll 1d10 and add your courage. All right, so he also gains... No, that was a critical. So that's a 7. It's no good. Is it? 7 plus 8 is 15. Yeah, no good. So we're going to suffer... The Dragon King sweeps his tail. Roll 1d10 and add your courage. We roll a 2. Our courage is 2. We're knocked down and we suffer 4 damage to the legs. All right, so he's knocked down. Okay. The guy's doing basic action. There's a failure reaction on there. So we go in with Wrath. It's the next turn. We dash and surge with Wrath. It's 1 speed. We hit. We critical. He gets like 6 wounds. At the beginning of each turn, he's going to perform Irradiate. So he is going to do Irradiate first. Just in case we roll the legs on our guy, we'll do that now. So legs guy, waste body, so he's fine. No one else is in any danger. And that's it. GG. It's a pleasure knowing you, Dragon King level 3. Pleasure doing business with you. Trap would have been next. Wouldn't have mattered because I would have used me Cosmic Helm to just put that on and put that on the bottom. 8 Dragon King resources. A Shining Liver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 1 from the scavenger kit. 4 basics. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a Shining Liver, a Black Lichen, and that's it. Shining Liver. I'm going to surge to use the screaming thing to do. That's fine. Cool. That's a Deflect Radiant Core, should we want it. Scarab the Prodigy, Axe Wound, yes. Gnat, Sword Wound, yes. Mosquito, Guitar Wound, yes. Monmoth, Spear Wound, yes. Millipede, nothing of the sort. Complete the showdown. Return and advance the year. So we have 3 Ponderers. We've got so many things to do this year. Okay, that guy didn't get a single turn. 0 turns for the Dragon King. The level 3 Dragon King had no actions. Zero actions for the guy. Seems good. I don't know what can stand up to us at the moment. If anything in the game, probably not. Maybe the Screaming God will prove some challenges. Wise Poet, it was. But here's the deal. This is good for probably 4 wounds you would expect on average. This is good for pretty much every time it hits, it wounds, and it hits on a 2+. This is devastating, and it hits on a 2+. So that's 4 wounds, probably 3 wounds, probably 3 or 2 wounds, definitely more. This is Savage. If it crits on a 9, it does 2 wounds on its attacks. So given that we can surge on a full round, we can probably do 16 to 18 wounds. And reactions are the only thing that really impacts us there. The 2 chicks with Joint Array, which we're going to put on the sculpture, by the way, cancel reactions. And the first person to attack gets +4 strength. It's glorious. It's absolutely glorious. We're having a good time. Having a good time. But this is not going to be a good time because I've got no friggin' thing. So we just have to roll one of these. We're just going to shuffle and pick one at randomo and just hope we don't get like rivalry. Glossolalia. Nominated survivor. I'll nominate the Wise Mothman. The Wise Mothman rolls a Lantern 10. Oh, the Mothman. He's a Mothman. He has got the +2 understanding and the father of words. The Mothman. And we can innovate, or we can go to those things as normal. So that's fine. We can do science and thingy endeavors as per normal. Fantastic. Gorm climate. Roll another 10, Deno. It's a 5. 5's okay on Gorm climate. It is +2 to endeavor results at home innovations this year. Good dodging of all the bad things that could have happened to us there. Got a fair bit of heavy gear, so cracks in the ground there would have been pretty devastating. Wondrous design and creeping longing. All right, let's do wondrous design. We're going to get some people that gain stone architect. We could put wrath in the box. That would be funny. Okay, our campaign's collective cognition is 21 plus. So as long as we don't roll a 1 here, we rolled a 6. We proceed to the 10 plus result. Nominate 3 survivors. They gain 3 Lumi and stone architect. I'm going to give some of the newbies that we picked up before. Centipede. No, you've got collectivism. You're fine. Do we want to give stone architect to thingy? We have got sculpture and pictograph. We've just got a savior. Whatever, man. This game is just having some fun times with me at the moment. Scorpion, 3 Lumi. And stone architect. Also gains a -1 luck. Ant, 3 Lumi. -1 luck. Stone architect. So, I forgot that you can actually get Birth of a Savior in this story event. Louse. 3 Lumi, -1 luck. Birth of a Savior, Stone Architect. Okay, well, we're taking a blue one. I'll probably keep the Savior in the settlement so that when I get the Lucid Dreams one, we can do some cool shit with it then. Oh, this is so good. Sure, Centipede, 1, 2, 3, -1 luck. They do, you're right. What? Well, that's perfect. All we're doing using with these guys, I shouldn't have even put Stone Architect on them. All they're going to be used for is pulling out knowledges at the end when we want to get cool knowledges. So they're just a massive battery of Lumi for us, which is awesome. Ant and Louse. Okay, so we need another new survivor name, another bug name. What are we up to now? I'm going to give this person Celestrina and Mosquito. Get some guitar happening. Comprehend the wonder. And we gain dream schematics. Bug. All right. Bug the Savior. So Birth of a Savior, we just get to choose, I'm pretty sure. Dream schematics. Birth of a Savior. So it shouldn't surprise you that I very rarely get to look at this page, given that I play the Clan of Death or the other thing. Haha, thanks Scarabost. You'll have to wait and see, mate. Who knows? A lot of incredible painters in that group. So yeah, I mean, it's probably just Dream Lucerne, right? If you trigger the white secret, when you retire, you cease to exist. Sure, it's Dream of the Lantern. Bug is going to be a lanternist. Oh, we need to give him a character card. Fuck me. Alright, character card is the Gatherer. And we're going to give them abilities, the Lucerne. Lucerne! When you trigger age 2, gain the Lucerne's Lantern. Life exchange. Cool. Savior. Did we give Bug the luck? Fantastic. Now we'll do the new one, which is called Creeping Longing, which is punishing. But we've got plenty of crappy survivors that can take it on. Now that I know what it is, it's pretty bad. Now tell me if I'm correct. If the survivor is a visionary, that's an ambitionist, right? You can become a visionary. Alright, so it's just going to be Monarch. Monarch is going to be our person who's been infected with Creeping Longing. They roll an 8. They gain a permanent movement, the Possessed impairment, and we add Creeping Longing 1d5 lantern years from now. It's 3. So 1, 2, 3, Creeping Longing. Okay, so we've done that. I reckon we're going to pull thingy this year. So we're going to add a level 3 Gorm. I reckon we're definitely going to pull it. Great. Okay, fantastic. Let's add our resources that we picked up. So a little crabby. We got a black lichen for killing that guy. We got another fresh acanthus. We got a shining liver. We got a hide. I'm just going to take the broken lantern. I'm going to archive all 3 of these for our thing, and then I'm going to ditch those 3 just to make my thing back, the special scout lantern. So we've got the Scout Lantern back, and then these. Dragon King, Cabled Vein, Husk, Veined Wing, Dragon Iron, that's nice. Radioactive Dung, Husk, Horn Fragment, King's Claws, Second Hardened Ribs, not even making the King thing, and a Husk. I think that's everything we would need to make the King armor, the Dragon King armor, if we wanted to, but I don't think we need to. So, innovating 1. Song of the Brave comes out for sure. I got a feeling in me waters. I can feel it. Don't ever not trust Big Dano's intuition and magnificence. I don't think it matters. We take Song of the Brave. We fight a level 3 Gorm. We shut the gate. Get rid of that stupid thing. Song of the Brave, consequence. Saga. Alright, well. Nobody rolled any severe injuries, so I didn't have to roll any 9+s. I've just got so many good survivors now, I don't even know what to do with them all. Let's do the cool thing, let's do the cool level ups. Alright, so we've leveled up on Mosquito, who is a Regalist. And has leveled into Regalism 2. Fantastic. Now, she was not one of the ones that needed to roll an extra thing. Okay, Regalism 2. You display your utmost faith. Gain a Lumi and gain Sword and Board! Sword and Board! I don't think we can get it yet. A 9! Regal Plume. Gain 2 Understanding instead. Mosquito. Mosquito has become a Tinker. She rolls on her Insight roll. She rolls a Lantern 10 on Insight. Tonight's dice have been off the charts. I don't know if this is normal for anyone else, but gain a permanent strength. But it's wild for me. She can't go out because of inferiority complex if she doesn't have the highest strength. So that's a problem. That is a real problem. Okay, but she is great. Joint array. She's got so much cool stuff. Okay, fantastic. Mon Moth, our collectivist, going into level 2 collectivism. The monster's roar. She's going to gain a Lumi. We're going to draw and resolve lights in the sky. Apparently you get lights in the sky this year. Fuck off. Lights in the sky. You know how I feel. Okay, well, Legion's not too bad. That's a 7. That's Legion, and 2 survivors of our choice gain Legion. So Mon Moth, we'll get rid of Herb Grind. We'll put Legion out there. Legion's pretty good. We're going to immediately level it up because when another survivor in the settlement has Legion, we're going to do that. Yeah, it's going to be very unlikely that we win this thing. I've looked at it in detail, and I don't know if it's possible. There's a few things. If I was really desperately trying for it, like if I was desperate for people to realise that I was the greatest Kingdom Death player ever, then I would use the King. and I would get nominate 2 other survivors. Yeah. I think the King gear would give you a real chance. So who was this? This was no. This is Monmouth. Okay. Pretty. Oh, we've got to do our roll for Mon Mothma to see if she dies. That'd be bad. But let's do Nat first. She is a Regalist as well, and she is leveling into. She actually has to get an extra Hunt XP. She's leveling into Regalism 3. We'll give her another one of those, and we can get some good stuff here. If you do not already have it, Innovate Stone Stairs. And then a 1 or a 2 gains a rank, and we do gain Sword and Shield. It is on the Discord, yes. So we do gain Sword and Shield style here on Nat. So I definitely don't want to lose my Freeform Dancer. Sword and Shield style is nice though. You gain the benefits of shield proficiency. I don't think it's worth that. So we'll just put that in the thing. Okay, so we'll roll the green dice of doom. It's into a 1. We gain a rank in Sword or Shield. I'm so happy with that result. That goes to Sword 5. We've got Lights in the Sky, so we Nightmare Train with her, I think. And we get Sword Mastery on her. Do more matchmakering. This is just an outrageous campaign. Yeah, I think we just do Nightmare Training. Let's do that. On her, she'll spend 3. 1, 2, 3. And then she'll roll Nightmare Training. She rolls a 5, that goes to a 7. She'll spend a Survival. She rolls an 8. So she gets a level in Sword. She'll spend 1, 2, 3. And she'll try again. She gets a 2, which she'll spend a Survival. Into a 5, which is a 7. Spend a Survival. Into a 9. To go to level 7. She'll spend 1, 2, 3. She's got 3 cracks here at rolling a 8 or 9. She rolls a 5, second crack. Rolls a 7, which is an 8 or a 9, thanks to Lights in the Sky. We've got a Sword Master in the settlement. Strength 30 on the Black Sword. Well done, team. 2, 3. Do we go for Qatar now? I think we do, yeah. So the Qatar specialist here. So we go 1, 2, 3. Qatar rolls a 7, which is a 9, so that's her first one. Second one. 1, 2, 3. She rolls a 4, so she'll spend a Survival. Into a 5, she'll spend a Survival. Into a 4. One more. Come on, Deno. Into a 7, that gets it. Okay, so if we can do this now, again, we've got 3 chances to roll a 6 plus, but not a 10. I feel like that Russian dancing guy. Here's a rundown of the challenge-wise poet. First, at level 1, the Parasite Queen gains the rule that lets her ignore multiple wounds. So you can't do devastating, you can't do wounds that are automatic. So you can't do like verminism, anything like that. It doesn't work. Oh, we also grabbed a serpentine tailbow. The second thing that you get from her at level 2, she gets Furious Berserker. Which is the Butcher from level 2+, which is draw 2 AI cards a turn, draw 3 AI cards a turn. So 2 extra ones. So that in and of itself is absolutely outrageous. The level 3 gives you the, do I put joint array on the statue? Oh, we've also got Screaming God Cuisine. We get Pack Leader. Oh, fucking hell, this campaign is my favourite thing ever. Level 3 is if you wound by more than 6 over her toughness, surpass her toughness by 6 or more. I can't even remember, she like stops, you do that wound and then she draws an AI or she does something to you. It's fucked. Alright, so let's go with Celeste Trainer for Pack Leader. No, we want to go someone who doesn't have a lot of Hunt XP. Scott, yeah, this guy, the Prodigy. Gain yourself Pack Leader, mate. Yeah, romanticism would be great. I don't dislike my decision, but yeah. Alright, so I've got Legion 2, I've got Pack Leader. Regalism, we're adding sword and board style. That's cool. I just remembered I've got a Lanternist that I need to start sending out. Where's me Lanternist? I need to level them up. Oh, we're gonna do the nullifying antibodies roll on Mon Mothma. So can Mon Mothma die in this settlement phase? On a 1 or a 2, she indeed will die on this settlement phase. She has a lifetime reroll. She rolls a 4, she doesn't die. Good job from Irradiation. Okay, Nephilia is just a straight up banger. Look at her stats. So we'll send her out. Locust is our Lanternist, so let's send Locust out. She's great. We want to level up Lanternism so we can get Graves. And maybe get some crazy shit happening there. The best end case for Graves, though, is to get Light Whisperer and get the knowledge that lets you count all tokens and stuff. We can't use that knowledge against the Parasite Queen because she's got AI cards or hit location cards. If you reveal them, you stop what you're doing and she draws an AI card. So that's not an option. 15. Okay, so we're not going to have Gorm Client next year because we're fighting a level 3 Gorm. So that's fine. Celestrina didn't get Gastromancer. I don't know what the maximum level is on Gourmandism. I don't think I've ever gotten there. There's no Regalism stuff required, so let's leave Nat at home. Millipede, our scout. It would be good to get the final level of collectivism. So let's send her out. Prodigy goes out. We have a group philosophy focus, which means we can choose the philosophy that we get, which is great. Still got one to go on our endeavors. Don't need to sanguine extrude. I've got butchery. I could have just used butchery, I suppose. Do we cook and give someone iridescent hide? Yeah, let's cook and give someone iridescent hide. Who do we want to have iridescent hide? Let's go one of our newbies. Maybe Red Survivor. Let's give Red iridescent hide. Do I need to turn that on, or is that going to be in here? It is in here. Nice. So just to reiterate, right now in the settlement we have axe, fist and tooth, guitar, sword, and spear mastery in the settlement. Why is my because yeah, we've got a spear master as well. I'm sure we've got a spear master. We've not got a spear master. I thought we did. And when this guy comes back, Xylo Troopers, we're going to be able to do shield in 1 or 2 Lanterneers. Okay, I may have cheated. Rank up the cheat count because I thought we had spear proficiency, mastery. I had proficiency. Okay, drop the cheat count back down. Okay, so we don't have spear mastery. So Locust might do us nightmare training. Spear mastery or spear proficiency. That's a 6, which is enough. So she goes to 5. Yeah, maybe we'll send the red out. Hoo Grub can have a little fight against a Gormy. We've got Faceism 2. That'll be cool to level that up. See if we can get the Stone Face Engraver. Lanternism, be good to level up that. We've got High Roller, that's nice too. See if we can get High Roller 2. Alright, so what knowledges did we get on the forum? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We didn't get 5, we just got 4. Joint Array for 5. If I put that on the sculpture, how much does it cost? Is it 1 less? No, it's okay. Yeah, it is on for 1 less. Okay. Cool. Not buying any of those. I don't think there's any other survivors that I need. I don't think there's any other knowledges I need. Like, I've literally gotten every knowledge that I wanted. The Prodigy, we just need to send him out to get... he should actually be at 3 Hunt XP, because we did do... thing. Yeah, okay. So it'd be nice to get some understanding and some courage ups. But yeah. So I'm back tomorrow. I'm playing a Gorm level 3 tomorrow night. I can't imagine that's going to go much better for the Gorm than it did for the Dragon King. But might get a Gusk Knife out of it, which would be cool. And then we go into a Manhunter, followed by a Black Knight. So the Manhunter's in real trouble. The Black Knight will get the Marchioness set, which will be nice. And yeah, that's it. Glorious time, friends. Alright, well, I'll catch you all again tomorrow night. Join me if you want, and we can talk more about Miniature Masters. It'll be glorious.